Hi guys, welcome back to the Makeup Hunter. In today's video I'm going to be doing a nice and simple get ready with me. At the moment I look and feel like an extra from The Evil Dead, so hopefully we can do something about that. If you'd like to see me transform myself on camera, then please keep watching. Also, if you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel. It's easy, it's free for you, but it means the world to me. Hit the notification bell to be reminded on the rare occasion that I post to this channel. Give me a like, leave me a comment, and let's get started. I cannot wait to sort my face out. Okay guys, so for a change I'm actually going to be doing everything on camera. Usually I've done my finished doing my hair and I've done my skincare by the time I come on camera, but I thought it might be interesting to do the lot. All I've done so far is I've had a shower, I've washed my hair and I've just brushed through it. I haven't put any product or anything in it. My skin is so unbelievably dry. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see, but it's actually flaky at the moment. That is because over the last so today's Tuesday, on Saturday night, Sunday and Monday I was in a bad pain cycle, and I've had to have about 3 or 4 doses of morphine over the last few days, and I've noticed that whenever I take the Oromorph, my skin afterwards is incredibly dry, and I scratch my face as well when I'm sort of under the morphine. It makes you itch everywhere and I tend to scratch at my face, so I am literally flaky, especially sort of this area and around my hairline. I'm not feeling brilliant today, so I do apologise if my energy is a little bit low. If you hear any noises, I've got Ray, my pup, in with me. We've got some workmen here today, so I've had to shut him in the bedroom with me, and he's not very happy. He wants to go and meet new people. So I've got my black coffee. I'm working completely in natural light and it's killing me off already. I'm so warm sat by like these big greenhouse windows. But what I thought I'd do is show you how I do my skincare routine, what I do to my hair, all of that sort of thing. So let's get cracking. So the first thing I'm obviously going to do is my skincare. Actually, I'm just going to spray a little bit of my Mark Hill Big Blow spray through my hair. I've mainly focused this sort of in the mid-lengths and ends of my hair and try and keep it away from my roots, because I'm getting very greasy hair lately. I'm actually going to the hairdressers finally tomorrow. I honestly cannot wait to go and see my absolutely wonderful hairdresser Phil. He's a good friend and an absolute miracle worker when it comes to my hair. So all I've done skin wise is I have polycystic ovaries and I get excess facial hair, so I've just done a little bit of plucking, which has disturbed some of the dry skin flakes, so I'm extremely flaky around here. I'm using the Garnier Rose Soothing Glow Mist. This is for dry and sensitive skin and contains rose water, and all I'm going to do with that is just give myself a good spritz, And then to try and remove some of that flaky skin, I'm just using a dry cotton pad on the waffle side, and I'm just going to smooth that over my face. And then, just because that felt so nice, I'm just going to give myself another spritz. I've got some perfume on, I've got my nice clean loungewear on. I'm not doing anything today. I've got a couple of videos that I've got in mind to film. I need to do a bit of sorting in my bedroom. I need to run to the post office, and that's pretty much all I'm doing. The perfume that I'm working on at the moment is this one. This is Knowing, and it's by Estee Lauder. I've got a bit of a liking for retro and vintage fragrances, and this is the one that I'm working on at the moment. Because of Project Pan and things like that, I've been trying to focus on just one perfume at a time. So anything that I've sort of, as you know, been worked down a little bit already, I'm sort of focusing on that until it's gone. And doing that way, I've actually used up 2 perfumes in the last couple of weeks. So that's the one I'm on at the moment. And I've also got on my Body Shop Strawberry Gel Lotion on my arms and legs. So I'm smelling very beautiful. Next up, I'm going to use my Beauty Pie Uber Youth Realistic Concentrate Serum, and I'm going to do a little bit of facial massage. I do this pretty much every morning, and if I don't do it in the morning, I'll do it on the evening. So this is just a anti-aging serum. It's really lovely and hydrating, but I also really do notice a difference in the elasticity in my skin when I've been using it for an extended period of time. I did go through a phase not long ago where I wasn't particularly looking after my skin that well, and I really did notice a difference in not using this serum. So I'm just putting some on my skin so that my skin's a little bit more slippy, and then I'm just going to add a couple more pumps, like a pump and a half more, and I'm going to do some facial massage. So this helps to increase the blood flow to the skin. It helps with lifting and elasticity. It also helps with lymphatic drainage and just feels really, really nice. Okay, so those are the first few movements that I do, and now I'm just going to help with the drainage along my jawline. And I'm just doing these movements 6 times on each side. So basically what I'm doing is I've got my hand in this position, and then I'm cupping with my thumb and the flat of my hand and just moving along my jawline. Now you can use tools for facial massage, of course. I've got a a rose quartz roller. I've also got a special facial massage tool, but your hands are pretty much, you know, just as good as anything. And now I've just added a little bit more because that's all soaked in, because my skin is just so dry, it's just sucking everything in at the moment. So now I'm going to do some heart movements. So and this does look funny when you do it. And then you can see how dry my skin is. It's actually flaking off. And then for my eye area, I'm going to do the same movement again, but just round the area. And then this movement over my face. Which just feels lovely. Okay, and now I'm going to just add some of my Beauty Pie Key Energy Glow Serum. This is the with ginseng root and ginger, and this really does add a beautiful glow to my skin. And I'm just going to press that in. And really let that soak into my skin. While that's soaking in, I'm just going to put on some of my eye cream. This is the Estee Lauder Revitalizing Supreme Eye Balm, and I only use a small amount of this because it's quite a thick, heavy balm. And this is probably going to be a long video because obviously I'm showing you from start to finish what I do to get ready. Okay, and then while that is soaking in, I'm just going to use a little bit of scrub on my lips. This is just the Santa Baby scrub from Lush. And it is a sugar scrub, so it's okay to actually eat it. Okay, and then the last thing to put on my skin is my vitamin E day cream. This has got SPF 15 in it. I am going to go in with another much stronger SPF once I've put this on. And then I'm going to leave all those items sinking into my skin and move on to my hair. Okay, so my favourite product for my hair is the L'Oreal Elvis Extraordinary Oil. I've gone through about 3 of these. This is just a beautiful hair oil. It's for normal to dry hair, and I focus this on the ends of my hair. So I'm just going to use 1 full pump massage into my hands and then just pull it through the ends of my hair. And then what's left I just run through the top section. And then I'm just going to go through with my brush. Oops. And now I'm actually going to dry my hair. So the hairdryer that I use is this one. It's by a brand called Diva. I got it from Sally's Beauty Supply, and I leave the like nozzle thingy on it. And I'm just going to, because my hair is sort of probably 50% dry by now, I am gonna put it on the middle heat. I'm not gonna put it on full blast because the full blast heat on this is really quite hot. So what I do is I rough dry my hair, get it about 80% dry, and then I leave it whilst I'm putting my makeup on. So I'm going to just dry my hair, show you how I dry my hair, and then we'll move on to makeup. Okay, so my hair is pretty much fully dry. It's just a little bit damp still around like this back section. So what I do now is I'm just going to comb all my hair through so that it's perfectly detangled and all nice and soft. And then I do this every time I'm going to curl my hair. I use the GHD rise, and I don't so much curl it, I just sort of put a wave through it so it looks like I've had what I call a rich lady blow dry. So it's just got nice movement through it. So as I say, my hair's still slightly damp, so what I'm going to do to help create body and get it ready for the GHD rise, I'm going to comb my hair up onto the top of my head and put it in a knot. Clip that up, and then what that does is when I take my hair down, when I've finished my makeup and everything's done, just before I'm about to use the rise through it, it dries, and it dries with body and volume in it. So when I take it down, you'll see there's like a big kink in it, and it's nice and floofy. So what I'm going to do now is wash my hands, wash all the skincare stuff off my hands, put my skincare away so my area's all nice and clean and ready, damp my beauty blender, and then we'll get on with some makeup. Okay guys, so hands are all clean, beauty blenders are dampened, and all my skincare products are away. So the first thing I'm going to do is just put my Helio Care SPF 50 on. This is a tinted SPF, so I like to put it on when I'm going to do my makeup. And I'm just going to let it sit on my skin for a little while I sort out the rest of the products I'm going to be putting on. Okay, so today I am going to be doing a another look within my April makeup challenge. Today's look is inspired by pina coladas, which is going to be a slightly difficult one. I've sort of been thinking about this for the last few days. Obviously pina coladas are kind of like an off-white colour. They're obviously a frozen cocktail that has got pineapple and coconut in it. So the look is like a very pale yellow. So what I was thinking of doing, which I thought would be quite pretty, is a very sort of simple, almost one shadow look for today. Something very light, really simple, and I want to use the BH Cosmetics BFF palette, the Alondra and Elsie palette. I haven't used this yet, and I was thinking of using the shade Peach and this one here, which is Blessed. Obviously super simple. It's not going to be, you know, anything complicated or anything like that, but that's just the kind of look that I feel like going for today. So whilst that is sort of sitting and soaking into my skin, the foundation that I'm going to be using today is my Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick, and I'm going to be blending that in with a damp Morphe sponge. There's a couple of things that I wanted to address while I do my makeup, so I thought, you know, I would just have a chat to you while I'm doing my foundation. So this, as I say, this is a stick foundation. The tinted SPF that I've got on does provide some coverage. It's like a tinted moisturizer coverage, so I'm only going to add a small amount of foundation on top of it, because I don't need to be full beat glam today. What I wanted to just, like, a couple of things that I wanted to mention. Thank you so much for all the love and support and the amazing comments on my Get Ready With Me, where I used the BH Cosmetics Remix Dance palettes. That has been by far my best performing video. It was a chit chat Get Ready With Me, and I opened up about, you know, some of the things that I'd been feeling lately, and I was actually really nervous about posting that video, about opening up so much, and I was worried that it'd make me seem a bit pathetic. But the response has been absolutely amazing. So many people saying they feel the same way as I do, you know, the struggle to make friends as an adult, and, you know, things like that. And it's just been, it was just amazing. It was, like I say, very overwhelming, but overwhelming in a really good way. I know that I got most of the views because there hadn't been any other videos at that point done on the BH Cosmetics Remix Dance palettes. So I know that that is the main reason why the views were so high. But people who said that they sort of, they watched for the palettes but stuck around for, you know, the things that I was saying, so that's just been incredible. One of the a couple of the comments that I got on that video weren't negative in any way. They were just sort of people saying, why did I not swatch the palettes? And that is something that I've been asked on videos before. Why don't I swatch things? And that is just purely me, one, forgetting, and two, it's something I'm not in the habit of doing. I am very precious with my makeup. So much so that even when I get something brand new, when it arrives, I don't swatch it myself. I'm one of these people who likes to keep things in their packaging nice and pristine, no finger marks on it. All of my clothes I hang up inside out so that they don't get any marks on them or dust from the wardrobe, or you know, just silly things like that. And like previously when I've had new makeup and my mum's wanted to swatch it, or like people have sort of stuck their fingers in it, basically that's a good way to lose a hand or a finger. I'm just so precious when it comes to my makeup. Like I say, I don't even swatch it myself. I wait until I actually use the product on my face or my eyes. But I know that's really stupid and is a habit that I really need to get out of, because obviously now I'm doing YouTube videos and that is what people want to see. They want to see swatches. So it's just something that I'm going to have to remember when I'm showing a palette for the first time or trying it out for the first time. I'd probably need to swatch it. Like, I'm not going to swatch this one today because this video is going to be quite long already, and I don't want to be sitting here swatching up my arm. So I know there's going to be people that aren't very happy about that, about me not swatching, but that's just the way it's going to be today. In future, if I do a video with a palette that is brand new, I will sort of try and remember to swatch it. So I'm sorry for anybody who was disappointed that I didn't swatch the Remix Dance palettes. It's just not something that I ever think to do. It's something I forget because I'm not in the habit of doing it. Another comment that I got that I thought I would just address, a lady asked why I only used two colours in that video, why I didn't you know, use more shades from the palette. And the simple answer to that is I had a very specific look in mind. Like today, I'm doing a themed makeup challenge throughout the whole of April, where each makeup look I do is based and inspired on a fruity beverage. That day I was doing lemonade, so I knew that I knew the type of look I wanted to do, and I knew I wanted to use the green and the yellow from the 80s palette. The type of makeup that I like to do is quite simple. You know, in that video I did try something a little bit different and a little bit more complicated, but the kind of makeup that I wear on a day-to-day basis isn't your fancy cut creases. I like to do a warm, blown out kind of rounded shape to my eye. I often use just the 3 colours, sometimes 2, like today I'll probably be just using the 2. But that's just the kind of makeup that I like to do. There are hundreds and hundreds, countless YouTubers who do a specific type of makeup, like an Instagram baddie kind of makeup, cut creases. There's incredibly talented makeup artists that use several, you know, different shades when they do an eye look, different products, but that's not the kind of makeup that I particularly favour for myself. If I was to do a cut crease or something like that, it's not my favourite favourite kind of look to do. And at the end of the day, the makeup that I'm doing is for me, it's not for anybody else. So I really do apologise that you wanted to see me use more shades in that particular palette. I will more than likely be doing more videos using those eyeshadow palettes, but I'm probably not going to be doing a big complicated look that uses 6 or 7 shades from the palette. So you know, I just wanted to address that. The kind of makeup that I do is simple, but in my eyes very pretty and effective. You know, you don't have to use loads of eyeshadows and complicated techniques for makeup to look good. So yeah, I didn't take that comment as negative. You know, it was just a general inquiry as to why I only used the 2 shades, but it just made me think about like the way I do makeup like as a whole, and you know, that is quite simple, real makeup, you know, like real everyday makeup. I'm not wanting to be like an Instagram baddie or anything like that, you know, if that's the right term. I'm 36 years old, I've been doing makeup for a very long time, and this is just the way that I like to do makeup for myself. So that's my thoughts on that. So all I was doing just is I've just used my MAC Prep and Prime finishing powder to set under my eyes. I've used my MAC Mineralised Skin Finish on the rest of my face. I used my Hoola Quickie Contour, and then I've just used my Primark Glow Setting Spray, which I'm just going to press into my skin. Okay, so I'm just going to do my eye primer and then we'll move on to eyeshadow. Okay guys, so I've just put some Urban Decay primer potion in the shade Sin just across my lids. I've been absolutely loving that eyeshadow primer, really enjoying it. My mum's done me another coffee. I'm definitely a 2 cups girl of a morning. I drink far too much coffee. I've actually tried to switch to decaf, so that's the first one was fully loaded, that one's decaf. And I've just brushed a spoolie through my brows. So I'm going to be using this stunning palette today. This is the BH Cosmetics BFF Alondra and Elsie palette. This is old news now, but it took me a while to get it, like to decide that I wanted it, and I've only today took the cellophane off it. So I'm going to go in with this shade Peach on this big Zoeva 220 Luxe Grand Shader, and I'm literally just going to put that all over, but I'm not going all the way up to my brow. I'm sort of going just above my crease. I really can't wait to use these 2 shades, Virgo and Malibu, these really pretty baby blues. But the makeup challenge that I'm doing this month, those tones don't really fit in with the looks that I'm going to be doing. I've really been enjoying this Shop My Stash and this makeup challenge that I came up with. It's really it's really pushed me to wear makeup perhaps on days that I wouldn't. Like, I wouldn't usually put makeup on today because I'm literally just gonna be doing some housework and popping to the post office, but it's sort of pushed me to do my makeup, to be a bit more, you know, brave with colour. I'm a neutrals girl, that's pretty much what I live in. I live in warm neutrals, so doing like bright pinks and lime green, you know, that sort of thing, it's been so much fun. I've really enjoyed it. So I definitely will be doing another challenge. I think I'm going to be doing another one in May. I've already decided on the theme and the daily looks that I want to do. I set a challenge to do 14 makeup looks throughout April, and I think I'm going to extend it to 15, try and do like an extra day with every challenge that I do. And then I think in June I'll probably have a break from these themed challenges, because basically I'm craving neutrals. I'm missing my neutrals, so I should probably have a neutral month, and then I've got some ideas for other challenges, some other themes for my shop, my stash. So I'm now going to take the shade Blessed, which is this beautiful sort of champagne shimmer, on this Urban Decay shadow brush, and I'm just going to pack that across my lid. I might need to use, oh no I don't, that's perfect. That's a really pretty shimmer. There's a wasp in here. I'm just going to leave it. And my mum's playing with the dog, so you'll probably hear growling and stuff. She's playing tug, I think. That's such a pretty shimmer. What I think I'm going to do is just take some on my finger and just blend it slightly over my crease. I do like to take shimmers over the crease. There we go. And I think that's pretty much all I'm going to do for my eyeshadow. Under the eye, I'm just going to blend a little bit of that peach, just so there's something under there. And I'm just using a Colourpop E9 little brush. Okay guys, so I've just put some mascara on and I've done my brows. I've just used L'Oreal Telescopic Super Black, or Extra Black, sorry, and the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash on my bottom lashes. I've also used a little bit of this Colourpop Super Shadow in the shade Valley Girl. It's just a white with a gold flip, and I've just literally put a teeny tiny bit of that under my brow bone. And then I've used the Got To Be Glued Spiking Wax through my brows, and then filled in a little bit with the medium brown Revolution brow pencil. Now what I want to do is something that I haven't tried before, but I want to do some like faux freckles, and I'm going to use the brow pencil to try and do that. So I'm just going to sort of wipe a little bit on the back of my hand because I've used it over the wax and I don't really want that on my face, so I've just wiped it over. And I'm not going to do like loads of freckles across the bridge of my nose. I'm just going to do strategic little ones where I've got sort of natural freckles. So I get one under my eye, so I'm going to put one there. Not sure if you'll be able to see that. Kind of looks a little bit crazy. But now I'm going to go and put some blusher and some highlight on. So highlighter, I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit, and I'm going to use this shade Glow Getter. And then for blusher, I'm going to use Berry Amour by Milani. And I'm going to use the Zoeva Luxe Cream Finish. Luxe Cheek Finish, sorry. That, and you can sort of still see ever so slightly those like faux sort of freckles that I've done. They don't look the best, but it was my first attempt. So and then for lips, I'm going to use, I think I want to use my L'Oreal. This is the Colour Reach Magnetic Coral number 373. I don't think I'm going to do a lip liner for a change. I think I'm just going to put this on quite like a blotted kind of look. There we go. Just want something quite simple on the lips but still have a little bit of colour. So now what I'm going to do, that's my makeup finished. What I'm going to do now is my hair. So I'm going to heat up my GHD Rise. It takes seconds, and I'm going to do my hair using that, and I'll just speed up the process so you can see sort of how I get my like tousled waves. Okay guys, so that's me done. My hair's all done. I just used a little bit of the Body Shop Ginger Scalp Serum, just because of how dry my hairline is, so it might look a little bit wet in places, but this will just dry to nothing. So yeah, very simple. This is just how I wear my hair day to day. Sometimes I'll do a half up, half down kind of thing, but yeah, I'm getting it all done tomorrow and I can't wait. So I'm sorry if this video was a little bit chaotic. That's just me getting ready. I'm going now to have something to eat and chill out for a little bit, and then I've got another couple of videos that I want to film. So as I say, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it apart from the chaos. Give me a like if you did like this video, leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I hope that whatever's going on in your life at the moment isn't too overwhelming, and if it is, I am sending you lots and lots of love and cuddles. Keep loving yourself, keep loving each other. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye now.